I'll tell you one secret. This is Sweet Kino's channel. But a lot of things that I learned in my life, and this is for real. A lot of the things that I learned in my life, I'm gonna get sentimental now. I learned from my father. This man was sharp. This man was unbelievable. My father, he was unbelievable. Grande mi padre. Brillante. You know, he would sit me down and explain to me things, how this world works, you know. So a lot of these things I learned from my father. My father was a beast. He was an animal. He really was. You know, and he would always tell me, you know, don't be a yo-yo. Don't be a yo-yo. You know, be smart. You understand me? That's what my father would tell me. So a lot of these things that I've learned in my life, I think I should share them with you guys. You know? I think I should tell you. I'm not here, you know, I'm not being a rat. You know? Nobody wants to hear the truth, you know? And people, they're flim-flamming you, especially those. They don't want to hear the truth. This is why they flock to my channel to hear what I have to say, because, you know, I'm like a deacon in a church, you know? I'm dropping knowledge. That's right. Truth hurts. And I'm giving it to you guys because you guys need to, you see, people don't understand that when 27 people are looking at this channel, these 27 people that are looking at it now, they're going to share this information and share it and share it and share it. And it keeps on going. It spreads out. You know, it wakes up the masses. You know, it wakes up the masses. That's right. I have my father's footsteps. A great man. Very shrewd. He could have been a little bit wrinkle at times. Wrinkle means he can get annoyed and he can tell you, you know, go frog off. You know, that's it. You know, I'm going to tell you one story. This is my last story. Many, many years ago in the Bronx of New York, my father had a Plymouth Fury. Do you know what a Plymouth Fury is? You know, Plymouth Fury, a car. It was an older car. And my father was working in a place and they gave my father an air condition, you know, a box air condition. And my father found a customer for this box air condition. This is back in 1970. This is 72, 73. So my father tells me, son, come with me. I'm going to go to Long Island, New York. You know, we used to live in the hood, in the Bronx, you know, and decaying buildings and burning buildings and all that good stuff. So I told my father, I will get excited to go with him because I was going to go to Long Island, which Long Island is where the people that at least in my mind, I thought that's where the rich people lived at. And we were, you know, we weren't poor. See, I'm going to show you something else today, quickly. You guys, none of you are poor. You know, because that guy's poor because these people are poor. We're not poor. We are not poor. We're just broke. So at that time, we were not poor. We were just broke. We were a broke family. We didn't, you know, we had dinner. Our rent was paid off, but we were just broke. My father was working end jobs and a taxi driver and working as a stock boy, a stock man, whatever you call it. So anyway, he took the air conditioning that they gave to him to sell it to somebody in Long Island, New York. And I went with him. So when we get there, my father gets to the guy's house, beautiful house, you know, in Long Island. And my father takes out the air conditioner to show it to the gentleman. Bah, 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 bah. And my father sees the car that the man has. My father says to him, this is just a way of selling, a selling tactic. He wasn't doing this in a malicious way, or he wasn't trying to con anybody. He was just trying to make the sale. And he says, oh my God, I love that car that you have. That's a beautiful car. My father tells the gentleman, that's a beautiful car. And when my father tells the gentleman that's a beautiful car, my father says, I also have that car. And this was a tactic of my father trying to sell the box air conditioner that it was a hand down. My father says to him, I have that car. And I looked at my father puzzled. And I said, Dad, you don't have that car. My father almost killed me when I said, Dad, you don't have that car. The moral of the story is my father lost a sale, and we had like an hour and 20-minute drive from Long Island back to the Bronx. You've done the same thing, right, Ed? Unbelievable. So as I'm driving from Long Island, New York, with the rich people in my mind, back in 72, I believe that's where they lived at, I was just sitting in the front seat, just there, quiet. And my father looked at me and he told me these words in Spanish at that time. He says to me, when adults are talking, you never get involved. Never get involved. I was just trying to make a sale. You're right. I don't have that car. I was just trying to make the sale so I could put more food in the table for you guys. All right? And that's the story of the air conditioner. You guys are hearing some heavy stuff here today, right? And listen, guys, all these Muppet boiler rooms are never going to change. They're going to continue flim-flamming you. They're going to continue flim-flamming you all day long, right? The scorpion is an unbelievable, insect, animal, whatever you want to call it, the scorpion. The scorpion is one day sitting in one side of this big lake. And he wanted to cross from this side of the lake to the other side. But he couldn't do it because he didn't know how to swim. He didn't know how to swim. The scorpion. This is another story that my father taught me, and I'm going to teach you guys. And these Muppet boiler room, secondary grade watch market, they have a nature of the way they are, and they're never going to change. They're never going to change because this is the way they make money. It's part of life. They make money, and it's in their nature. So the scorpion is inland, and he's trying to get from this side to this side, but he doesn't know how to swim. So the scorpion sees a turtle. Never forget this story. It's going to be good for you guys in your lives. My father showed me this story. So the scorpion, he sees a turtle, and he walks up to the turtle, and he tells the turtle, why don't you can swim, why don't you let me get, that's right, the nature. The scorpion tells the turtle, why don't you let me get on top of your, on back of your, your shell, and we can swim to the other side where I want to go. That's right, a Muppet would always be a Muppet. Nature would be nature always. It's in the nature. The turtle tells the scorpion, how am I going to let you get on top of me? And when I'm swimming, and I'm halfway, you're going to sting me. Right? And the scorpion tells the turtle, how am I going to do that to you, turtle? If I sting you, we both are going to die. Listen to how brilliant this scorpion was. He tells the turtle, ¿cómo te voy a picar? Si te pico, los morimos los dos. That's my father, telling me, a 9-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid. I heard that story 10, 11, 12, 13, and 12. I was like 40. And it got better every time he would tell me. So the scorpion tells the turtle, how am I going to sting you? If I sting you, I kill you and I kill myself. And I want to get to the other side of the lake. Unbelievable. No. The turtle, no. I'm not going to do that, scorpion. you're an SOB. It's in your nature. It's in your nature. The turtle knows. It's in his nature. Like it's in the Muppet Boiler Room secondary Great Watch Market Channel dealers' nature. Para romperte el orto. El orto. Unbelievable. That's right. Liquors and tomato cans. So anyway, persistent in life pays off. Whatever you do, it pays off. It really does. If you're looking for a watch, a car, it does pay off. In this case, the scorpion kept on. It kept on nagging this turtle. It says, but I told you already, if I sting you, we're going to die. And you're telling me that we're in the middle of the lake, I'm going to pinch you. I'm not going to do that. I want to get to that side. I have family members over there. The scorpion is telling them, I got sweet kick keen on that side. I got everybody over there, Man, and he really convinced the turtle. And he had him dizzy, the turtle. And the turtle said, okay, man, hop on my back. And they're going. They're cruising, And the scorpion is telling the turtle, see, I told you I'm not going to do nothing to you. Yeah, they're cruising and they're cruising. Bah, 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 bah. And when they're like, pretty close to the other side, boom, boom, the scorpion stings the turtle in the neck. And the turtle looks back in shock. Scorpion, you sting me. And you know what the scorpion told him? It's in my nature to frog you. And they both went down. True story. Okay? That's another one for you guys. Se jodió la tortuga. Eso es correcto, papi. ¿Verdad que eso es así? Dilo. Eso es así. Se jodió la tortuga. Grande 65 said that the turtle got frogged up. Tragic story, right? But that's how it is. And you guys are the same. You guys are believing these people, what they tell you, because you want to believe it. You want to believe it. You want to believe that it's true. That's right. So I told you a couple of stories today so you can put them in your arsenal, because this video nobody's going to see no more. It was between us. That's right. The scorpion sold him a GMT 21K and also used his towel to get dry. Unbelievable but true. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Be proud of yourself that you got to hear these stories, whoever's hearing them, because they're going to go back in the vault, and I'm not going to charge you $10 so you can hear it again. Like some of these flim-flammers who are conning you guys. He should have stung him after today's hoodwinks. Wait till they get you. And you're something else. But there it is, okay, guys? Those are the stories for you guys, all right? And before I let you go, also, too, I made a video yesterday on another way they're attacking you guys. And they're doing now this attack on that, when a man proposes to a woman, in a marriage, the woman should give a man a watch. Don't fall for that. It's a new way of them, to try to bring up their dying sales, because nobody's buying watches, all right? And you have the poster child, this gentleman that I call Jose Feliciano with the black, sunglasses, something like this, to the ones that didn't watch it. And he wears a black T-shirt, and he has nippleitis, unbelievable. That guy, he's the poster child to get you guys taken with this new, new slogan they got going on that, when a man proposes and gives a woman a diamond ring, the woman should give the man, let's say, a Rolex watch. That's another BS, all right? So don't fall for that, all right? This is how it is. The Hungry Hippo is unbelievable. The Hungry Hippo is unbelievable. You should hear him. It's unbelievable. Mr. Magoo, the Hungry Hippo. Well, guys, I hope you had a good time listening to my stories and what I had to say. I use all this stuff for, to defend yourselves from all these flim-flammers. I just want to ask a question. Right now, I have 30 people looking at this live. Not that I care, but, I'm 62 years old. What age rackets are you guys You know, you guys in the 30s, 20s, 40s, 50s, 60s. What age are you guys? Take care and brush your hair. 50s, there you go. 50s, don't pay more. That's right. 50, yes, 50s is good. 52, okay, Franco. 55, bien grande, bien. 30s, good. 52, Blair, wow, good. Did you guys learn something today that you're going to use for yourselves? Did you learn something? No? Nobody learned nothing. Okay. Can't afford any watch. I want to like beans. Yes, we did. Take care, brush hair. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video. And like I say every week, in behalf of me and Sweet Kid Kino, have a beautiful Saturday afternoon and evening. Be happy, be positive, and don't get fleeced and flim-flam by anybody. All right, guys? Take care, guys. Good cast, Bobby. Jackson, closer back. Get back. Thank you. Jacob, don't get tangled on the stones, on the coral stones.
There's coral stones?
Yeah.